Once upon a time, in the ancient Benin Kingdom, there lived a young lady named Omoh. She was 25 years old and lived in a small village filled with beautiful trees and rivers. Omoh was known for her kindness and her eagerness to learn new things. She was always busy with her hands, whether it was cooking delicious meals, sewing beautiful dresses, or creating something new. Omoh's heart was full of joy whenever she learned something new. However, Omoh had some friends who did not understand her love for learning and working hard. They often laughed at her and said, "Omoh, why do you waste your time cooking, sewing, and working? Come and play with us. There is no need to work so hard." But Omoh would smile and say, "I love to learn new things. One day, my hard work will bring me joy and maybe even something special." Omoh's favorite thing to do was to help her mother in the kitchen. She would watch closely as her mother mixed spices and ingredients to create tasty meals. Omoh asked many questions because she wanted to cook just like her mother. Soon, Omoh became very good at cooking. Her friends teased her, saying, "Why do you need to cook? We can just buy food from the market." But Omoh did not listen. She kept practicing her cooking every day. When Omoh was not in the kitchen, she would sit under the big iroko tree with her sewing kit. She loved to make dresses, and she would sew with a big smile on her face. One day, a handsome prince from the royal palace decided to visit the villages. He wanted to see how the people lived, but he did not want anyone to know he was a prince. So, he dressed as a simple traveler and set out on his journey. The prince was kind and wise, and he believed that true beauty was in the heart and not just in appearances. When the prince arrived at Omoh's village, he noticed the young lady working hard as usual. He saw her cooking with care, sewing with precision, and creating beautiful decorations with joy. The prince was very impressed. He thought to himself, "This lady is different. She is hardworking, talented, and full of kindness." The prince, still in disguise, approached Omoh and said, "Hello, my name is Akin. I am a traveler. I have been watching you, and I admire your hard work. May I be your friend?" Omoh, being the kind person she was, smiled and welcomed the traveler as her friend. They began to spend time together, talking about many things. Omoh shared her love for cooking, sewing, and creating, and Akin listened with great interest. As the days passed, Omoh and Akin became close friends. The prince enjoyed every moment with Omoh and admired her even more. But he kept his true identity a secret, not wanting to scare her or make her treat him differently. Omoh, on the other hand, continued to work hard and never stopped learning new things. She was happy to have found a friend who appreciated her hard work and creativity. One evening, after a long day of work, Akin said to Omoh, "You are truly special, Omoh. I have something to tell you, but please do not be frightened." Omoh looked at him curiously and nodded. The prince took a deep breath and said, "I am not just a traveler. I am the prince of the Benin Kingdom. I came to this village in disguise to see the true nature of the people. And I have seen your hard work, kindness, and creativity. You have touched my heart." Omoh was surprised, but she smiled and said, "It does not matter to me if you are a prince or a traveler. You are my friend, and I am happy to know you." The prince was very pleased with Omoh's words. He knew that he had found someone truly special. The next day, the prince revealed his true identity to the entire village. Everyone was shocked to learn that the traveler was the prince in disguise. The villagers gathered around as the prince took Omoh's hand and said, "Omoh, your hard work and creativity have won my heart. I would be honored if you would come with me to the palace and become my wife." Omoh could not believe her ears. She had never imagined that her hard work would lead to such a wonderful reward. With tears of joy in her eyes, she accepted the prince's proposal. The entire village celebrated, and then Omoh's friends, who once mocked her, realized the importance of hard work and dedication. Omoh moved to the royal palace with the prince, where she continued to cook, sew, and create. She became known as the hardworking and kind-hearted princess, and everyone in the kingdom admired her. Omoh's story spread far and wide, teaching everyone that hard work and a loving heart can bring the greatest rewards. And so, Omoh and the prince lived happily ever after, surrounded by love, joy, and the beautiful creations that Omoh continued to make.